We've all had fried chicken wings, but I bet you've never had them like this. This is Daddy Lau's secret technique for making
炸雞翼
or what I'm calling fried chicken lollipops. They're literally the best fried chicken wings I've ever had. So get ready because this video is packed with simple tips and techniques you can use to level up your cooking right away. Starting with a never before seen way to prepare the chicken.
首先你睇隻雞翼兩邊分開嚟嘅，你嗰啲係面，呢個就係底。我就喺個底向上，最好就俾入嗰啲廚房紙拎佢，或者唔算手啊，咁樣揸住佢，用手工咧，手指公咧硬住下邊中間嗰度啊，硬住佢呢度有個關節啦，即係雞嘅骨嘅雞節啦嘛，嗱，俾手硬住呢度，大力啲一咬佢嗱咬開咯，嗱一拱出嚟，嗱個骨咪出嚟咯，係嘛？呢邊咧一樣反轉咁做，嗱你就好佢啦，嗱一咬佢，一佢出嚟，嗱叫骨咪出嚟咯，係嘛？嗱出嚟，有條細條骨喺度啊，嗰條細條骨咧就唔要啦，直情掹佢出嚟得㗎啦。整開咧就係咁樣啦。我再搣個示範俾大家睇下啦，個底向上，咁樣俾隻爪揸佢，個手指公。硬住中間嗰度，大力咁啦，嗱，嚇，同埋揞出嚟咯，係嘛？如果揞出嚟，用刀輕揩佢，揩佢咪得咯。如果未出嚟，揩刀揩佢，嗱，出嚟咯。出嚟之後咧，呢邊一樣。
To my dad's knowledge, no one else prepares fried chicken wings like this. My dad's special method gives us 2 extra benefits over conventional fried chicken wings. 1, because we are disconnecting and exposing the dermet bone, and because we're removing the flat's thinner bone and exposing the flat's thicker bone, the 2 pieces can fry faster, which leads to more tender bites of chicken. 2, because the muscles are disconnected from one of the joints, when we fry them, the meat contracts into these fun little lollipop shapes.
烤好咗之後咧，就分咗一嚿嚿，嗱，切開佢咯喎。一嚿啊，係嘛？呢度咧，啲雞翼尖咧就都唔要啦。
Next, cut your chicken wings at the joints, separating them into 3 pieces. If you want to learn how to cut twice as fast and prevent injuries, we have a free 6-minute video lesson for you. Click the link in our description or scan the QR code to access it for free. Afterwards, we'll set our chicken aside while we prep the marinade.
2個茶匙蒜子鹽，糖咧俾1個茶匙好啦，俾個湯匙嘅蠔油調嘅鮮味，生抽咧。就2個茶匙好啦，酒個湯匙，胡椒粉咧半個茶匙，嗰啲雞粉落去1個茶匙，攞來俾齊曬，攪勻佢。
Next, you'll want to combine everything before adding your chicken.
我建議咧就係開好晒啲汁、啲醃料先至俾雞翼，唔好一樣咁樣倒落啲雞翼面上，咁樣咧撈起上嚟咧就好容易啲。
We have all of these ingredients listed on our blog at madewithlao.com, along with step-by-step instructions and video clips to guide you as you make the recipe at home.
咁先倒落嚟，用手撈勻佢。
We'll massage the marinade into our wings for 2 to 3 minutes.
我就撳晒佢喺度。
要幾耐啊？
如果你有時間㗎，咁咪要半個鐘頭、1個鐘頭都唔緊要。冇時間嘅，咁有10分鐘、15分鐘都冇問題㗎啦。好啦，擺喺度。
Next, we'll prepare a batter for the crispiest wings.
我用麵粉係3個湯匙，生粉咧係2個湯匙，仲有呢個 baking powder 半個茶匙就好啦，唔需要太多。
This batter is similar to our other fried chicken recipes like lemon chicken or salt and pepper wings, where my dad opts for a roughly even split of flour to cornstarch. Generally, he adds slightly more flour than cornstarch. Flour gives the batter more lightness, and cornstarch gives the batter more crunch. He also adds baking powder, which creates tiny air bubbles during frying for a crispier coating.
然之後咧，我就俾3個湯匙嘅水上去，嗱，撈勻先。
Here's another important tip. Don't add your water all at once. Gradually mix it in until you reach the consistency you want. What flours or starches can you use?
我哋廣東人開嘅就係用麵粉、生粉，
即係粟米粉。
但係有啲人用尖米粉。
How come you didn't use potato starch?
粟米粉得，不過就粟米粉比仲硬，比嗰啲薯仔粉硬啲。盡量攪勻佢，唔好一粒，唔好一粒粒。
Mix until your batter becomes viscous enough to hold a stream, like so.
就係咁嘅形狀，得啦嘛。仲有而家做咩咧？俾少少油上去， 用一個茶匙嘅油上去，咁樣炸一樣咧，個皮就會光滑啲啦。
If you're a Cantonese speaker like me and you want to improve your Chinese, I think you'll be excited about this partnership with our friends at CANTO Mando. I've always been insecure about my Chinese. I only speak Cantonese, so when I went to Beijing with my dad a few years ago, I basically couldn't talk to anyone and had to rely on my dad to speak in Mandarin. It felt pretty isolating, and in general, trying to learn Mandarin has always been a pretty clunky process. Until I found the CANTO to Mando blueprint, which leverages our understanding of Cantonese to help us learn Mandarin a lot faster and improve our Cantonese at the same time. Sheldon taught me that there's usually a mapping between Cantonese and Mandarin. So for example, the Cantonese word gai, gai translates to the Mandarin word ji, ji about 90% of the time. For example, gai for chicken becomes ji in Mandarin. And for example, gai for calculate becomes ji in Mandarin. It was mind-blowing that I could just take whatever I know in Cantonese and copy and paste that over to fluent Mandarin. And I can attest that as a student, mentally switching between two Chinese languages is significantly faster and easier than using English. They've already helped over 400 students, and right now they're opening up limited spots in their 6-week Fluent Mandarin Accelerator for Cantonese speakers. So if you're eager and ready to transform into a fluent speaker of Mandarin and Cantonese at the same time, click the link in our description to book a call with our team to learn more, or DM CANTO Mando on Instagram or Facebook with the phrase Made with Lau.
好，朋友們，而家開始炸嘢啊！開火，開到最大火，嗱夠熱咧就可以落油啦。
We'll start by heating up 12 ounces of oil to 370 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius. Today we're using corn oil, but you can use any kind of neutral cooking oil with a high smoke point.
油燒緊之後咧，啲雞翼已經吸乾晒嗰啲汁啦嚇，用啲炸粉可能倒晒落嚟，將佢撈勻。
Next, pour your batter over your marinated wings and make sure each wing gets coated.
咁樣撈咧，又啱啱就啲油滾就夠熱嘅時候咧，就可以炸得到啦。而家370度啊，去到啱噶啦。嗱，而家就慢慢俾落去，俾啲雞腿食先嗱。
We'll gently drop in our wings one at a time.
嗱睇到，揸條柄俾落去，啊又唔會辣親，係嘛？
Fry in batches so as to not overcrowd your wok.
俾落去嘢啦，呢個筷子喐一喐佢，啊呢個筷子喐喐佢，用中火。 因為嚿肉嘅大嚿，你要炸一炸佢入邊熟先得。
We'll fry our chicken for about 5 to 7 minutes or until it becomes a light golden brown.
啊，我哋而家開翻大火啲，開始啦，轉晒黃色、金黃色，啊，留起佢，將佢再第二次炸。
We'll repeat this until we've fried all of our chicken wings. How do you make a crispy skin last longer?
你主要開嘅脆醬咯，嗰個醬你開得好嘅，佢就可以 keep 得時間長啲。同埋你炸嘅時候咧，一定要炸2次，分2次炸一次咧，就第二次一定要高溫咁樣炸佢，咁佢個皮咪後頭你食知道啦，炸出嚟嗰時頭先食嗰時啦，係咪？但係你擺耐時間長咗咧，佢就冇咁脆噶啦。而家咧。
Now we'll heat up the oil to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius for our second fry. This double frying technique, or fanza in Cantonese, is very common in Chinese restaurants. The first fry is for cooking the meat thoroughly at a lower temperature. The quicker and hotter second fry is for expelling the moisture in the fried batter to maximize crispiness.
翻炸咧，就一個咧就將個皮再炸翻脆啲，去咁啲水分。 另外一個咧，你開猛火嘅時候咧，將面上嗰啲油逼翻佢出嚟。好啦，而家油溫夠啦。好啦。
Fry for about 30 seconds to 1 minute.
好啦，好啦。
To be safe, we want the chicken to be 165 degrees in the center, but due to carryover cooking, we can stop cooking when they're at 160 degrees Fahrenheit to get the most tender chicken.
而家咧就加啲蒜子鹽淋上去得㗎啦。而家炸好晒，擺碟哦，就咁黏就得㗎啦，係嘛？咦，好方便係嘛？
Lastly, plate your wings.
炸雞翼就好咗啦。你問大家中意啊？紅低妹妹，我哋食雞翼咯。
Cheers, kitties! YouTube thinks you'll like this recipe next. Let's see if they're right. A huge thank you to our wok stars and all of our chefs in the CANTO Cooking Club.